I was with a friend. She started this like diet business to lose weight. And I lived with her for a month before I left, because I left my apartment, stayed with her with a month before I came here. And I said, you know what, just try a diet on me. And in her diet, there is no gluten. I didn't know I was intolerant.
I'm still confused about the gluten thing.
Okay, so gluten, mostly in pasta, pizza dough,
So
and
anything
white
with
bread.
flour, pretty much.
White flour, like
White flour.
highly processed flour.
Okay, so highly processed flour.
Highly processed flour has like very high amounts of gluten. And anybody that eats that is not good. It doesn't matter if you tolerate or not tolerate it. It's just not good. Now, gluten itself is not a bad thing. It's just that the quality of what we eat and the quantity of what we eat makes it like very difficult for our body, because the amount.
We're getting it in such a high supply.
Exactly. Yeah. So every time I would eat pasta, and I didn't realize that it was pasta until I stopped pasta. So because I stopped gluten and I felt like more energy, no more headaches, no more heartburn, no more bloating. And I'm like, what is going on? And the only thing that I stopped is bread. I love bread, but I stopped it.
I mean, who doesn't love bread, right?
So I stopped it. I came here gluten-free. I mean, I'm not gluten-free. I'm low gluten. So I do gluten once in a while.
Right.
And as long as I keep it like very low or not highly processed, I'm fine. I don't get sick. I'm not allergic to gluten. I'm just like.
Because I saw it for me, it's almost seemed like a fad. Like it became everything was gluten free, or I am gluten intolerant. And I was like, where's this coming from? What happened? Like, did they inject something in the food? Is it like what's happening?
Well, kind of like the quality of the grain that is used mostly in the US, and then also the quantity of it that we eat makes it that I'm pretty sure like at least 50% of people are intolerant to gluten, if it's not more, honestly.
So what is it that we can't eat now? Because if you can't eat the bread, you can't eat pasta. And I love pasta. Like I love my little swirly vegetable pasta.
Eat the lentil pasta or chickpea pasta.
The what?
Gluten-free pasta. You have plenty gluten-free pasta in the food store. That's why I love pasta. I still eat pasta. I eat bread once in a while. Okay. Gluten-free bread. It takes some time to adjust because it doesn't taste the same. But now you have some like gluten-free pasta that are pretty good. It tastes pretty good. Or do whole grain. So better than white.
So if you want to get off the gluten train or this gluten train wreck, basically, whole grain is good.
Yeah, it's better. It's not good, but it's better.
I don't think I'll be able to eat anything by the time.
Well, that's where you have to, and that's why a lot of people feel like overwhelmed by all that, is because there's just so much information that you have to ingest, and they feel like, what do you? When I tell them what I don't eat, they look at me and say, well, "What do you eat?" A lot of things, but it was a 10 years process. It was not like a week process. I didn't come one day and say, okay, well, I stopped this, that, and this is what I eat. No, like biohacking, you try something, you see how it works for you. Some people will be really fine with the whole grain, and some people, even the whole grain is not working. Right. You have to just step by step cut on things. But before you cut anything, you have to understand what does it do to you.